Oh no, your client hits you with the dreaded, unbeatable, I need to talk to my spouse objection. Now, in most cases, and I mean most, that's not a real objection. The issue is, in most cases, that you've not built enough value or enough desire or enough urgency for said client to pull the trigger and make that move here and now. Now, I know, before you say it, 100% of your clients really mean it. I know, same with everybody. But here's the deal. It is the easiest way to not have to make a decision on something you're not really all that interested in right here and right now. And the challenge is, for us as salespeople, if we take that and run, we never get better at building the urgency and desire in the client because we think we did it 100% correctly and we need no work here, right? So how do we whittle down the ones that actually mean it and sift them away from the ones that are just using it to get us out of their home because we didn't make them want this product enough? The number one way is to try to get that spouse to get the other spouse on the phone or set the revisit for a time when both of them can be home. If they eagerly do those things, then you've done your job, right? That means, hey, I can't make this decision without Amelia, my wife, present. Can we get her on FaceTime? No, she's tied up at work. There's no way to get her on right now. Well, when's a better time for me to come out when you're both available, sit down and have this conversation with everybody? Oh man, actually, if you could do that, she'll be home at 6:30 this evening, give her a half hour to chill out. About 7 this evening, could you do that? That person is in, right? Now you just have to get the other spouse in. But if it's like, nah, I don't know, I'll talk to her, like we'll give you a call maybe next week. Stop, you've not done your job. You have not done your job. The client's doing theirs just fine. Now, how do we get to find that out? Okay, typically when a wife or husband needs to get involved, they want 3 questions answered. Number 1, are we better off with it than without it? Do you believe we're better off with this than without it? Oh yeah, no, yeah, it makes sense. Number 2, can we comfortably afford it? Brian, is this gonna take food out of the fridge? Keep you from putting Christmas presents under the tree? Because if that's the case, if you're not gonna pay the light bill, I wouldn't want you to do it. No, it's not that big a deal. We're talking about $150 a month. Okay, good. Number 3, do we trust this person with this project? Brian, do you trust me with this project? And if the answer is yeah, oh yeah, man, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna have you do it. Well, stick your hand out and say, all right, can I go ahead and get started, right? And just see what he says, see what she says. If it comes back around, no, yeah, all that makes perfect sense, but Brian, Amelia will kill me if I move forward with this without her consent, right? She'll kill me. Okay, that sounds pretty real to me. But oftentimes what you're gonna find when you ask those 3 questions is you might get a no to one of those 3 questions. And then it's time to go to work on that piece. And then circle back and ask it again. But one way or the other, you've got to find out, is this real? Is this a real objection? If it is a real objection, then the person's going to be happy to get the husband or wife or whomever on the phone, on FaceTime hopefully, or just set a revisit for when you can all 3 sit down together. Either way, we've got to get more persistent at the end. We've got to get better at seeing objection as a speed bump, not a red light, right? And help that person get through that if it's a product that's genuinely good for them. More every single Monday on the Waste No Day podcast. We'll see you on there.